They don't have to make the toys mass-produced. You could,
and it's all, now they're learning the technology, they're learning the computer how to program.
Yes.
They're learning every single piece of it.
The long-term strategy for the Sorcerer Bot is that I want to stick a Raspberry Pi or some other Linux board on here and sell this actually as a Fisher-Price desktop printer / computer.
Awesome.
General-purpose computer that kids can use to make toys, and we make a video game that makes it really easy to make toys.
Yeah.
And then right behind the system, as soon as you pull the curtain off, you have Desktop Linux, which is an academic research R&D platform.
Perfect.
And all of the blueprints for the machine that the kid's been using since he was a kid are right there, and he can use that as a basis to build their skills in fabrication.
That is awesome. Future is now.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it's going to be sweet. And I think that with the right kind of interactive platform, it would not take that much for people to get into.
No, absolutely.
Oh, this is all it is.
Yep.
You know, it's like anytime anybody watches me doing a lot of 3D work, they're like, that really doesn't look so hard. How are you? You know.
Right. I mean, that's the replication part
complicated.
to it.
It's like, well, it's not. It's just not. A lot of it is really not that complicated.
So it's really just doing it.
It's just the parts of it that are really complicated are a lot of little bits of math that are difficult to integrate all at once.
Sure.
So that learning curve is hard to beat. But once you've done it,
yep. And as we grow, it's going to be easier and easier for people. The platform is going to be easier to use.
And that's where we want to try and make learning games that make that technology accessible.
Okay, awesome. And this is where you program?
This is the control panel for the printer.
Okay.
You can see as it fills in red, that's the print happening in real time.
Oh, okay.
This right here is a G-code terminal. That's the way that the industry has been running CNC machines for 30 years. So you can actually show one of these machines to an old school machine head, and as soon as you say, yeah, it's just a G-code CNC machine, they're like, oh.
They understand. The people in the industry know what that means.
Yeah. I mean, it's using very basic, well-established technology.
Oh, that's so cool. But it's all open source, you said.
All open source. No patent encumbrance on any of it.
Really cool. And I didn't get this on film, so I'm gonna repeat what you had said earlier. The idea is that now this machine can replicate itself.
Yes, it is a Reprap, which the Reprap concept is the 3D fabrication machines that can make where you do not purchase a Reprap from a store or through a traditional retail channel. The idea is that Reprap cultivators, you go to someone who has a Reprap and they will reproduce the machine for you.
Perfect.
There are obviously, you can't make all of the parts. We keep the concept called vitamins.
Okay.
So vitamins are that which you cannot make yourself but you need, and they become a form of capital in the future economy. And the goal with the printers is always reducing the vitamin count, making them simpler. You know, I'm sure in 20 years people will look like this as someone will have come up with some really, really simple polar design or something like that.
Let's reduce it to 5 years. This stuff's going quickly now.
But it's a lot of fun, and I can tell you, there's nothing that the prototypical future moment for me these days is when I'll wake up having a dream about some physical part that I've been having problems with, and by noon I'm playing with a physical prototype.
That's so cool.
It's unheard of.
It's unheard of. Yeah, it's instant manifestation. Well, good. I love what you guys are doing. This is really awesome. Representing Allied Media, Detroit, Michigan. Let this thing finish up. This is so cool. "3D printers.
the wheels making a noise.